What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Another sport card investing video here for you today. If you're new to the channel, I am that dude trying to give you as much information as possible on what I'm doing with my sport card investing and kind of just giving you the knowledge that I can. I'm no expert, but I do feel like I have a pretty tight hold on players to invest in, futures of these players, and kind of a good outlook on these things. So anyways, if you are new to the channel and you like this kind of thing, please subscribe, drop a like, comment down below who you're investing in, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, and what player. I would really like to get that information from you guys as well. Let's help each other out. But we've been kind of doing a little series on the whole sport card world, really, but buying, selling, holding, and grading. My last video was on buying, and I gave you guys my top 10 NBA players to buy going into the 21 season, and that is not including the rookies that just came up. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about who I think you should be selling right now. Let's jump into the video. All right, so I know I said who you should be selling right now, but it's not necessarily who, but it's what cards to sell right now where you can make your most money possible. And there is a fine line on when you need to sell these cards, and you have to act quickly sometimes because it's all about the hype. It's all about what cards are out there right now. I mean, it's one of those things right now with football cards. Prism football is out. A couple months ago, you could have sold Mosaic football for a lot more than you could right now. And that's also something, when investing in sport cards, you need to do your research. Know what cards are the elite cards, what cards are the middle tier cards, and what is at the bottom. And also with every single player, if you're wanting to invest in Damian Lillard, his Prism card may not be the best as his Optic card. Like every rookie, every player has like their rookie, especially on the older players, older generation. Prism wasn't out way back when. So, I mean, it may be an Optic, it may be NBA Hoops, and I'll actually show you NBA Hoops right now, but that is very important to know, and knowing which card is the official rookie card for that player. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into cards I think you should be selling right now. The first cards I think you should be selling right now would be anything like this. So this is LaMelo Ball, and I hope you can see it. I'll get another video for it, but anyways, this is LaMelo Ball. He's not in a rookie, or he's not in his Charlotte Hornets uniform. And I think LaMelo is going to be very good. I think he's going to be a player that you're going to want to invest in the future, maybe when his Optic card comes out or his Prism card comes out. But as of right now, I think you should be selling. And that goes for anything that you have with their college uniforms, their country uniforms, anything that you got out of the Prism NBA prospects cards. I would sell those as fast as possible because right now I think that I can probably get $40 for these two cards, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I opened literally like one box. No, I don't even think I opened a box. I opened one cello, maybe two cellos of the Prism NBA Prism prospects, and I mean they're beautiful cards. These cards should get 10s and I don't know all about grading, but these cards are about as good as possible with their centering, their corners, edges, everything. Surface is great. But I don't want to send these cards in to PSA, BGS, because of the time frame that it takes to get these cards back, first of all. And second of all, by that time, Optic will be out, Prism will be out probably, and this card is going to be worth nothing. I mean, if you look at Zion Williamson's card right now, where he's in his Duke uniform, and that goes with Ja, that goes with RJ. Any player that is in their college uniform, even if it is a PSA 10, the value is not very high on those. And I think that's why you should be selling every single thing in college uniform, prospect uniform. Get rid of it right now. Make your money while you can. And you can save that money to invest in a PSA 10, LaMelo Ball, Optic, Prism, whatever. Or buy a whole Prism box, a whole Optic box when they come out. I think it's smartest to save your money and make money off of these cards while you can. Make $40 and sell them. Okay, so you know that I said to sell anything prospect-wise, anything in that sense. I also think it's a good time to be selling anything of your NBA hoops that is not your premium. They just came out with a premium NBA hoops with all the Jaws and Zions, and that's good and all, but I will be selling your paper NBA hoops. And if it's a 10 or something like that, do what you want, but I think it's probably smarter to go ahead and sell these while you can. Lot them up, which is what I'm going to be doing with other cards that are not top tier cards. And I'll show you some of these. I think that you can get on eBay, just by lotting these cards up, I think you're going to be able to get good money for them if you lot them up. And do it the right way. Like I have a lot of, I've opened a couple boxes of the Chronicles, and the Chronicles are good. You can get some nice cards. There are a couple cards that I will be sending in to get graded, which I'll have that in a video coming up soon. I'm going to be going over what cards I'm grading, what I'm sending in, and I'm going to go through that whole process with you guys, and then eventually I'll video getting them back. But I think it's a good time to start selling your NBA hoops. Anything like of your paper Chronicles, I would sell that as well. And I'll go over those cards as well with you in the video. And I think it like this is a nice card of Zion. It's a 10. But I think it's a time to sell. Anything Illusion, paper cards, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that very well with my camera, but that's kind of something I'm looking at. Any of your paper Illusion cards, paper NBA hoops cards of your big names, I would sell them now while you can. Get your money and invest that somewhere else. Those paper cards, I don't think they're going to be worth very much money going forward in the future. Yes, they are going to be still making those cards, but they're always going to be at the very, very low end of the totem pole when it comes to sport card investing. What is the card you want? I think I personally like looking at the Luminance cards. They are paper cards, but I do like those. So if you think that's a 10 or whatever, send it in, that's fine. With all of these things, that I'm saying to sell, you have to keep in mind why you're selling it, because sometimes you're going to want to send a card in, but you're not going to be able to get it back for at least 6 months probably right now. Depending on who you go through, how much you pay, I'm going to say on average you're going to take 6 months to get it back from PSA. 6 months is a long time in the sport card investing market, and you can lose a lot of money doing that. So, I would look at what's your card. If you don't think it can get a 10, I wouldn't send it in. And when you're looking at the value on what it will be when it comes back, I would always look at it as, what is this worth as a PSA 9? That's just kind of what I'm doing with all mine. If it's still going to be worth over $150, $100, I'm going to be sending it in as a 9. So, or just to get a 9 pretty much. Hopefully we get 10s, but we're good either way. Other cards I would be saying to sell right now would be cards such as these. These are your older NBA hoops. Kyrie Irving, Derrick Rose. Kyrie's going off right now, and his card is soaring through the roof. I think if you offer these paper cards at a price where $29.99, $24.99, people are going to bite on them just trying to go and grade them, and that's fine. For me, I don't care about sending that Kyrie card in. I don't think it's a 10. It's a paper card, and it's going to take too much time. It'll be next year before I can do it. So therefore, I am looking to sell those. Anything like this is PJ Washington. It's not a 10 for sure, and it's not even that much money of a card. I'm gonna wait until he goes off in a game or two, which he's playing very well right now. It's a guy that I would be looking to invest in at this time. I would go ahead and sell that card. Anything like this is Jason Tatum, NBA debuts for Zion, stuff like that. I'm looking to sell right now. And I say all these things, buy, sell, hold, trade, grade. This is it's a timely manner. You got to do it when you think, and you have to just pounce on it. These are cards that I think you should sell right now in 2021 for the NBA year. And I think that you just have to take advantage where you can. And it's simply because I think the grading process takes a very long time. And I think that you have to take these profits while you can, first of all, but also capitalize on the gains that these cards are going to give you at their max value for what you're going to be investing in them. If I was going to send this card in to get a 10, I could do that, but it's going to take $25. If I want to get it back very soon, it's going to take a lot more than that. I'm going to go ahead and make my money on these and invest those somewhere else and use that money to invest somewhere else. That's just my plan. To kind of wrap this up for you, I don't want it to be a very long video, but I think you should be selling anything that you think has value right now, and it may not have value 6 months from now is what I would look at. Anything in college uniforms, anything in your prospects, Prism stuff, I would sell right now. I would not worry about getting that graded. I wouldn't worry about sending that in. I would sell that now. Any illusions that you may have that maybe highlight players like RJ Barrett, Zion, Ja, Luka, anything like that, I would be selling. Get rid of the paper cards. Get rid of the paper NBA hoops cards and invest in the premium Prism Optic. I guess the NBA hoops premium as well. Those are the kind of things that I would be looking to invest in long term if I'm going to be sending things in. I personally would not be sending many paper cards in. When I go to show you guys the paper cards that I'm going to be sending in to get graded, you'll see, and I'll kind of give you an idea on why I'm sending those in. But anyways, that's all I really have for you guys in this video. I just kind of wanted to let you know what I think you should be selling right now, and I think you have to do it very quickly before Optic and Prism come out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, again, please drop a like, please subscribe, please hit the bell, that way you don't miss out on anything going forward. Have a lot more sport card videos coming out for you, and I'm really looking forward to doing the submission videos where we're going to be sending in cards to get graded, where I'm going to be showing you what I will be sending in to get graded, and I think that'll be kind of cool. So anyways, I appreciate you for being here. Peace. Have a good one.